Many fans took to social media expressing their outrage and questioning the magazine's credibility for their placement of other artists as well. The list of the top 200 singers starts with Aretha Franklin at number 1.
The book begins and closes with Aretha Franklin. It is the mark of excellence. It's the mark of emotion. It's the grain in her voice. It's the sheer power of her singing that set the template for everybody else to follow.
It includes other sensations like Mick Jagger, Michael Jackson, and Beyonce. While the list is being praised by some for including international artists like Jungkook from K-pop group BTS and having Canadian artists like The Weeknd, leaving out Celine Dion was a huge no-no for fans.
She is certainly one of the most commercially successful artists the world has ever seen. Why they wouldn't include her is actually kind of baffling. I mean, it doesn't say the top 500 rock singers. It says top 500 singers. Frank Sinatra's on the list, and a bunch of other non-rockers are there.
Some suggest it could be for publicity.
I think she was on that list, and somebody at Rolling Stone's marketing department said, you know what would be great to go viral? Let's leave out one of the greatest singers of all time just to see what happens. And of course, Rolling Stone magazine gets exactly what they want, which is a lot of media hits.
And it sure is sparking lots of outrage and controversy on social media.
I think what people really have an issue with is Rolling Stone has a history of being quite snooty about music, and Celine Dion's music is very romantic and it's ballads, and unfortunately I think there is a perspective on that kind of music, on women's music not being as important as other types of music.
Among the reactions circulating online is this video of Celine Dion herself on ABC back in 2003, commenting on negative reviews.
Many times they send people to criticize the show, people who like band, heavy rock, and then they send them, poor guys, to see a romantic show with people who's gonna sing a ballad. Of course they're not gonna like it.
Although this seems to be the biggest problem music lovers have about the list, many fans were also shocked that artists like Jennifer Hudson and Janet Jackson didn't make the cut. Others were upset about where some were placed on the list, like why Michael Jackson was so far down and why Taylor Swift was higher than Kelly Clarkson.
Why would you do that?
Rihanna was above some, big names, and while I love Rihanna and Rihanna is a beloved figure, it didn't really make sense for a lot of people.
This top 200 list is said to be an update to the list that they launched back in 2008. While that one used a voting process, this one was made by Rolling Stone staff and key contributors.